We got a Legends Elite figure here from the greatest hits of Terry Funk. I want to talk about why I got this figure, why it'll fit into my late 90s collection very well. Nice little bio on the back. Just mentioning his ECW champion run, but a lot of other titles he's won in his career. I opened up the Chainsaw Charlie figure. Check out that video, but this is Terry Funk as himself. And right off the bat, we want to mention the ECW Championship belt he comes with, which is the more modern late 90s ECW Championship. Not a version that he would have held. He was ECW Champion, but not with this belt. So this belt won't really go with this figure, but a great reason to get this figure to get a really good version of the ECW title. It does have the orange ECW logo that's a little bit more like the WWE version once they got a hold of it. But it'll still work for maybe some late 90s ECW champions. Colored in pretty nicely, but not great for the Terry Funk figure. Which comes with fists, which are good for him, a lot of punching. But we got the Funker holding his branding iron. There's another Legends Terry Funk figure that had a branding iron, but it was kind of painted, like the silver bits. So this one's just kind of an undetailed one, which is okay. It's kind of cool that he has a little unique weapon accessory that he did kind of use as his signature weapon, even doing some of the more brutal hardcore matches with barbed wire and all that. So he has the holding hands that he can hold that branding iron with, or we can switch the fists. But I got this because we got the normal Terry Funk head with the headband that is removable. That's its own little piece there. Looking pretty good. Older Terry Funk look, of course, that's what I want. And these tights that I always remember seeing him in when he kind of left the WWF and went to WCW in almost the year 2000. So again, getting kind of outside my range just a little bit, but I do kind of touch on that here and there. It's kind of hard to pin down one time period to collect if you don't just pick one year and then you're limited to who you can get, like who is on the roster for any part of a year or this or that. Mine stretches a little bit here and there around the later 90s, so Funk fits in pretty well there. In ECW, which is probably where I'll kind of put him in my collection just because I need more people for that promotion, but he'd fit into a WCW collection just fine too. Because he had a run there. He actually won the US title again there. It's not really like a sanctioned one. It was just at a house show, not on TV. But he did win that and the newly made WCW Hardcore title, which I would not say no to getting a action figure version of that. Even though, again, it is a little outside the late 90s. That's kind of a 2000 and later championship. But the Funky Boy, just an elite figure, but we do have the newer, like, kind of double elbow. So he's got plenty of motion to be holding different weapons and things. I wanted to grab the Chainsaw Charlie figure because it did come with the kind of weird pantyhose head, of course, but he did come with an alternate normal Terry Funk head with the figure because he would kind of ditch that appearance, just kind of go normal in the WWF. But I just wanted to show the differences here. With these heads, they're about the same with a removable headband, but we kind of have the receding hair here on the alternate Chainsaw Charlie head. So if you wanted the older Terry Funk, maybe this one's a little more youthful with a full head of hair there. Depends what detail you want there. And I think his goatee is a little kind of less filled out or faded compared to this figure. But pretty much the same head. Probably don't really have any particular reason to switch to the Chainsaw Charlie one. This one's pretty good just to get a good Terry Funk if you wanted kind of the ECW look that he was usually using there, or the later WCW run. And then you're getting an ECW title belt that might not go with him, but always welcome in the collection. Get a hold of Mattel's version of this title. You can give it to a more time period accurate champion like Rhino or someone like that. So a solid get. Open all my wrestling figures of this collection for this kind of time period here. If these are the ones you want to check out from various companies, this is the place to be. You want to kind of click the channel icon. That way you can get to my overall channel and maybe check out the playlist section. Be an easy way to pick where you want to go. Attitude Era WWF, WCW and NWO, or even ECW like Terry Funk here. So hopefully I'll get to see you in the next video.